Hey people, what's up? It's Elite Lucario here, and I know it's kind of late, but tonight's the midnight launch for the Xbox One X, and as I promised, I got it right here for you, and I'm very excited to open it. So I'm recording this on my phone, so sorry if it moves around a little bit. I still haven't got the proper camera holder for my phone, but I do want to get this bad boy opened up today so I can set it up and start playing on it and let you guys know if there's any bad things or any good things about it so far. So without any further ado, let's get to opening. Alright, so one of the first things that I noticed about this is right off the bat. This box is kind of heavier than the actual Xbox One S, and of course being the powerful, almighty Xbox One X, you would expect it to. So let's see, oops, that's backwards. I'm about to cut myself. I'm trying to keep an eye on what I'm recording and what I'm doing, and it's not that easy because typically I have a webcam that I record with, but because this box is really big and I don't necessarily have a table to record on, we're going to try to work with it. Okay, so first thing right here, this is going to be an Xbox One S. I believe this, One X, sorry. This is going to be like the Game Pass 30-day game card and the Xbox Gold Pass. If it is, and you guys can have it, there you go. Get a look at it, use it, you're welcome. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like. I'm gonna keep this one for, one of these days when I run out of live and I forget to pay for it. So other things that are in here is basically just your basic startup guide. It tells you that there's, 2 HDMIs for the Xbox, your Ethernet, power, all that good stuff. The setup for the controller, everything that if you've had an Xbox before you already know. Let me set that down. This should be, I don't know actually. Oh, this is a power cord. I believe it's the same one as the regular Xbox One X, which I think I am going to do a comparison after I do this unboxing, so stay tuned for that. What else is in here? I think this is just basically the same controller. I couldn't get the Scorpio one. That one had sold out already. It's the one that says day one on it. And it's kind of sad. I'm bummed out about that, but you guys know how people are when something is hype. So same controller. I want to say it feels nicer, but I'm pretty sure that's just because it's new and mine is a little bit worn already. But it is the S model, the one that has the 3.5mm jack and then the little grips right there. Nice controller. Get that out of the way. Move this aside. And I believe that leaves us with the Xbox itself. Whew, man, this thing is heavy. Don't want to drop that. Go ahead and put these down. So, yeah, this has some heft to it. Whew, man. I would say if I had to give it like a guesstimate of what it weighs, I'd probably say it weighs a good, yeah, definitely a good 10 pounds. It's like, maybe I'm exaggerating, I don't know. But it definitely feels like the weight of 2 textbooks that I take to school right now. And each one of those books is about 3 to 4 pounds, so, I'm just guesstimating. But here is the main event, and oh, she looks beautiful. Whew. I don't know if you could quite see that on the camera. Like I said, I didn't plan on making this video, but I was like, yeah, what the hell, why not? I can't wait till tomorrow to play this, so... Okay. So, let me remove this right here. So, it's a matte black finish. And like I said, it's heavy. It does not feel cheap at all. Oh, wait a minute. Is this aluminum? No, it's plastic, but it just feels so... It felt really cold, so I thought it was aluminum. So here's your ports out. You know, you got your Ethernet, your digital out, your in out. You have your 2 USBs right here. Your HDMI in and your HDMI out. If you have a TV or a 360, or like myself, I put a Nintendo Switch in the back so I can play both and be in the Xbox Live Party. And then your power outlet. So that's the side of it right there. It just has a little mark right there. It says Xbox. Has the vents right here. The vents is no longer on the top, so that's one thing that's different. The vents are up here. This is your sync button. This should be your eject button actually. That's your sync button right there, along with an additional USB port right there at the bottom. I think they switched that because on the 1S, once I set this one up and I get the other one out, I'll do a little comparison side by side. But on the S model, the USB is right here, so I guess a little bit of a change. And then on the back we got this textured feel. I don't know if you guys have ever felt what the back of really good quality playing cards feel like. That's what that feels like. Again, with a little subtle Xbox logo right there. Very cool. So yeah, other than that, let's run some tests and let's see which one runs faster. Well, obviously it's going to be this one, but let's see how much faster it really is compared to the S model. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so as you can see, here are some of the key differences between both of them directly side by side. This is the 1S, obviously. As you can see, it does have the... Here, let me remove this. Oh, gotta love that sound. As you can see, this is the USB that has been like flip-flopped, I suppose, if that's what you want to call it. The disk drive is normally like right here on the body of the Xbox, and right here it's more of like on the bottom part of it. Maybe they did those changes for better performance. I have no idea. It's little subtle changes. Now one thing that I was curious about was, because this is a 2 terabyte model, you are able to use a stand with this one, which goes right here, and you can stand it up for more leverage if you wanted to. You can buy that stand separate. With the 2 terabyte, it came included. Now this one, it does not have that, so unfortunately the only way you're able to actually lay this one is flat, basically horizontal like this, and that's gonna be because of the vents not being up here and right here on the side like on the 1S. The 1X only has vents on the sides right here, so not a big deal. I know for some people like myself, I prefer to have it standing up because I think it looks better, I think it looks cleaner. But I know for most people, especially the ones that have 2 consoles such as a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One, they like it better because now they can do that. So you can set one on top of the other, which is great. I'm gonna be definitely using that to my advantage and putting the Nintendo Switch on top of it, because the Nintendo Switch is so much better. I'm totally kidding. I'm a gamer of all sorts, guys. But yeah, so you can definitely take advantage of that. Definitely would not recommend to use it. What is it? Vertical? Horizontal? Yes, vertical. Sorry. Definitely would not recommend using the X vertically because you'd be blocking out a lot of the air intake right there. Air intake. Jesus, I'm thinking about school. Sorry. But yeah. So that's a direct comparison right there, guys. Not much thicker, but it is a little bit. Actually, yeah, the X is a little bit thinner, maybe by like half an inch, I would say. Let me put them side by side. I wish I had a better desk to do a better comparison, but unfortunately, you gotta work with what you got, right? So, the 1S is actually, no, I wouldn't say it's even like half an inch. It's maybe like a third of an inch, maybe. It's like the size of two quarters stacked together, whatever that is. So it's not very big in difference. I think being vertical, they're about the same height as well. So let me put them next to each other. About the same. See, as you can see right here, there's maybe like about a 2 stacked quarter length, whatever that is. I'm gonna just use that as a unit of measurement from now on. As far as in like the footprint, it is a little bit wider. Actually, let me put it this way so you can see it at a better angle. As you can see on this one, there is, oh wait, you can't see it on that angle. Sorry, I'm trying to work as best as I can because this video was not even supposed to go up tonight. That's about like half an inch right there. So footprints wise, the X is definitely a little bit wider, but overall the Xbox One X is smaller than the S. Heavier, but smaller. It's not a bad thing. It's the X just feels a lot more dense, you know, like a solid piece of equipment. Not to say that the S feels flimsy at all by any means. You know, this is like it's pretty solid. The only difference is that this feels like a brick and this feels like a block, I guess. You know how a block is hollow and a brick is solid? That's what the X would be. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the direct comparison. Right now I'm about to run some tests and let you know what the difference is between them on startup and loading games. So stick around.